We all gotta start somewhere. That saying rings very true, especially when it comes to travel. So if you are a beginner traveler, just starting out and looking to go out and explore the world, I've put together a list of my top beginner travel destinations for you guys and gals, so you are inspired to go out there and have some adventures of your own. Thailand! Thailand is backpacker, beginner traveler haven. This Southeast Asian country is absolutely perfect for those looking for an exotic beginner travel destination, as it is super cheap. Almost everybody speaks English that you're going to be dealing with in the tourism industry. There are tons of other travelers, backpackers, and there's so much information, so many guides. It is just a one-stop shop for beginner travelers. New Zealand. So New Zealand is where I first started all of my travels. It is the perfect spot for beginners as there is so much infrastructure. It's all English. It's all beautiful. There's so many different landscapes and things to do in New Zealand. You really can get a big taste of everything, of all of it. It's such a safe country to travel around. The people are amazing, so nice to you, and it's a smaller country so you can get around super easily. Australia. Now, while Australia is actually a lot larger than you think it is, so getting from A to B takes quite a bit more time. It's very, very well developed, just like New Zealand. Super easy to navigate the cities once you're there. Lots of things to see, lots of things to do. A well-established tourism scene, a well-established backpacker scene. So lots of places to stay and eat, and transportation methods to get you from A to B, even though it is quite a large country. Australia, it's just really beautiful, an awesome place to go visit. Italy! Italy is one of the most visited countries in the world in terms of tourists. So many tourists come to Italy because they have so many amazing destinations, so many bucket list items for you to go and see and experience. All of these cities have dozens of tour operators. They have a variety of places where you can stay. There's so much information about how to travel about Italy. Safe, it's in Europe. There's culture, there's food. Really, really good place if you want a European feel and you're a beginner traveler. Greece. Greece has been receiving tourists for a very long time. It got everything kind of down pat, where to stay, what to do, where to eat, where to go. They can help organize it. It's beautiful. You can go on a boat. You cannot go on a boat. There's islands. Like, there's a lot of variety and it's really good. If you're looking for history, culture, Instagram worthiness, food, sun. Chile. Now, I really wanted to throw a South American country in here. In general, I find South America and parts of Central America, I should say, not as easier for a first-time traveler. But not that they're hard, there are easier places to visit. But Chile is one that really, really surprises me. Now, it's more of like, if you stick to the main spots, you won't have issues. If you venture off into the smaller villages, yeah, you might have might be a little bit more challenging. Santiago is a beautiful city. I felt super safe there. It actually really surprised me how developed Santiago is. To get to some of the other destinations, like you want to go wine tasting, there's tons of wine tours around there. There's Valparaiso, which there's tons of tours that can take you out there. The south of Chile, which I also ventured to. Of course, if you speak a bit of Spanish, it will help you quite a bit, but if you are looking for a South American destination to kind of get your foot in the door, I really do recommend Chile. Switzerland. I love Switzerland. Switzerland is so efficient with everything. There are trains that run on time all the time. Everything is done to the T. Now, they got 4 official languages in Switzerland. You got German, French, Romanish, and Italian. 4 languages. And there are parts of the country that speak each of those languages more or less. And you get different feels depending on where in Switzerland you are. Like, Geneva is very French, but Zurich's very German. It's very easy to get around Switzerland. There's a lot of awesome, cool places to visit. And not to mention, there's great hiking. Lots of hiking and things that you can go out, do, and see. Singapore. Now, Singapore is actually a city-state in Southeast Asia, but the primary language is English. Now, there's actually 4 official languages in Singapore. Number 1 being English, then Tamil, Malay, and Mandarin. So it's super multicultural, but really easy to get around. It's built up. It's warm, perfect weather, lots of cool things to go do and see. Lots of nightlife, lots of food, lots of culture, lots of activities. Just a warm tropical part of Southeast Asia. I really enjoy Singapore. The UK, well, 1, it's English. So if you're an English speaker, that's always a bonus. And you have a bunch of different countries in the UK. So you got England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. That's right. All of these have their own culture, they have their own sites. If you love castles, if you love whiskeys, if you love the Queen, I don't know. Again, with the transportation system, you see this is kind of a running trend. Anytime there's efficient transportation, it makes your life as a beginner traveler so much easier, so much easier. Plus, they've got lots of hostels, so easy places for you to stay, and lots of different things for you to do. Mexico, in certain places. Now, Mexico kind of needs an asterisk here because Mexico is a huge country. Like, there's a lot of difference between tourist Mexico and authentic Mexico. Mexico is like resort capital of the world, I feel like. And in those resorts, they offer a lot of activities or things that you can do. So like if you're from North America, for example, Mexico is pretty cheap to get down and go to visit. Now, if you stick to the resort, you can kind of start there and then venture out depending on your comfort level and how you are feeling. So there is the whole east coast of Mexico, which of course, Cancun, the Mayan Riviera, you have Tulum, which is beautiful. All these places are beautiful. On the west coast, Baja California side, a little less tropical, a little bit more deserty feel. But if you pick your places correctly in Mexico and you're a first-time traveler, it's great for like a week or 2. USA. Now the US loves tourism. They are built for tourism in their big cities. There's just so many places to stay. They've got things for you to do. Like Vegas is a perfect example of a city that is just built to cater to visitors and to tourists. So if you were looking to get started, it's really easy to navigate. It's really easy to book things. The US is very big, so there's a lot of different options. West Coast, East Coast, Central, Midwest, whatever you want to do. The Netherlands. I love Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a beautiful city and a wonderful city to go around and travel. If you're looking for European styles, again, lots of English, lots of culture, lots of cool things to go do. It's beautiful. You have the canals. The country itself isn't that large. It makes up in being really special, and the Netherlands is just a really good beginner travel spot. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it's inspired you to book your very first trip. If you've never booked a trip before, have you never booked a trip before? No, seriously. How many first-time travelers are there? And where are you thinking of going for your very first trip? Let me know down below in the comments because I'm very curious to see. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you know exactly when my next travel advice or adventures are coming your way. Plus, come follow me on Instagram for wicked awesome photos. Happy travels, everyone. Bye.